How you doing? My name's Bruno, and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta. I bought one of these kits. This is a Les Paul kit. This one here came from GTS Music, Port Hope, Ontario. And so I'm just gonna go through this kit a little bit. It's a Les Paul kit. I paid $220 with shipping and everything. So this is what it is. It's got a pretty decent flame top on it. The only thing I don't like is the well, first of all, it's not even this isn't even maple in here, where you see, like, usually this will be like about a 3/8 of an inch maple cap here. This is a maple veneer. I mean, it looks real good. It's got decent weight to it. It's mahogany body. But this is, you know, what do you get, right? It's $220. I mean, it's going to look good. I'm going to do a type of a yellow-orange with a red burst on the side, on the edge. So it should look pretty nice. Other than that, the body's not too bad. The neck has a few little issues right here at the nut. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little bit of, you know, where they've sanded it here. I'm going to have to do a little repair here. I'm going to be painting the headstock black here anyway. But you can see here it's kind of wonky in here. So I'm going to have to fill this, sand it smooth, so that when I paint it, it's butted up against the nut here properly. It doesn't look too good right now. And the frets don't look too bad. I mean, the neck feels not bad. I'm going to have to work it here. I can tell it's not shaped here properly. I'll do the Gibson headstock here. I've got a template for this, and I'll cut this out. Other than that, that's about it for the neck. It does seem to be pretty straight. So that's what I'm showing you today. All the electronics are real cheap. If you get one of these kits, I would recommend changing up some things here. This one here, I'm probably not going to change a whole lot on it because it is the first one that I'm doing. I'm going to get it going and see if... I think I'm going to probably order a few more of these. But everything's really cheap on these. I mean, you can order a bunch of stuff through StuMac or, you know, whatever your preferred place is. There's a bunch of stuff you can buy on, you know, eBay or whatever. But yeah, everything is really cheap. The strings, do not use these strings. Garbage. Throw them out. Same with the bridge. The bridge is pretty crappy. All the pots are pretty crappy. But I mean, you can upgrade it if you like the way the guitar turns out, whatever you're doing with it, then you can maybe do some upgrades after that. So yeah, there's the receipt here, $220.40 shipped to my door. That's, we're in Canada, so they're a little more money, right? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing like basically like a 59 type reissue finish on it, and I guess we'll go from there. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sand this all down nice with some 320 or 400. It actually looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't really need a whole lot. So I'm just going to do that and start refinishing that, and I'm going to tape the side off here. I'm going to put my whatever color I'm doing on the top here, and then I'm going to seal it. Make sure I don't, because once this is done, I'll have to seal it, mask it off on this side, and then I'll have to put some wood filler on the back, and then we don't want to get anything on the top here. So this is really thin. You don't want to be over sanding this too much. Man, I don't even know. That's really thin. Might be the thickness of 2 sheets of paper, you know. So you're gonna have to be real careful with that. And I do notice it's a little bit wonky here on the side, so I'm gonna have to round this over a little bit better. Other than that, that's about the only area. And then the binding here was coming off, starting to lift on the end, so I had to glue this up again. That's why I got tape right here. And I do notice the binding does seem to be a little bit thin. So, I mean, what do you do? I will check into some other kits too along the way and see if I can, you know, just to compare, right? But overall, I mean, for the money, it's pretty good, right? I don't know, something you can do at home. I'd probably recommend doing, maybe buying a cheap guitar already and just taking it apart and redoing that yourself. Maybe do some mods to it before you maybe get into one of these, so you can have a basic understanding of, you know, what's involved before you do that and mess it up, and then you wasted your money for nothing. So anyways, I'm going to start on that. I'll just do some little clips here and there as we go. So right now I'm going to start on the body, and then I will keep you updated. Alright, over and out.